What about your kids? This is almost like a future generation thing here. And what I'm noticing with a lot of the businesses that our generation are creating or are that we're creating, our kids aren't really that much engaged in it, because we even talked about, the fact that here it is, a singer that you work with, and your kid was like, hey, just cut the music up.
Shut up. Stop talking.
How do you feel about that? And do your kids take any part in what you're doing? Do they see the big picture?
So what's funny, when my kids were little, I remember one of my friends was watching them on a Friday night so I could work. And I said, I think my daughter was in kindergarten, and I said, I don't even think her and I are texting. I'm like, I don't even think she realizes that we own Rockstar. Like, she knew that we talk about Rockstar, but I think they were in elementary school before they realized, like, oh, we own, like, oh, that's our shop. Like, you don't just work there, it's ours, which seems exciting, but it kind of isn't, because you never clock out. You never stop working. I can't tell you how many times my husband comes home, takes his shoes off, and is ready to do the next thing, and a call comes, and it's like, we're down on this, the music, and he has to put his shoes on and go right back in. You never, ever clock out, ever. And the same thing, like, I do the social media. If a message comes through at 11 p.m. and I'm still awake, I'm going to answer it, because I'm not 9 to 5. Like, I'm going to answer your question. So if I don't respond, it's because I'm asleep, and that's the only reason. But I remember one time I use my personal Facebook sort of as a scrapbook. So when my kids say crazy things or something crazy, I always post about it, because I want it to show up in my memories, because my memory is terrible. And I remember one time my daughter, this is the only reason I remember it, because it shows up in my memories. I said something about I had to go to the pizza shop. And I said, maybe one day you'll work there. And I think she was probably 6 or 7. She's like, I don't want to be a pizza girl. Like, that sounds terrible, And I'm like, I'm not going to make you, but okay. But my son, it's funny, he's an interesting fella. So he juggles and balloon animals and stuff. And so I need to talk to him about tonight, because he'll come in and just will be like, hey, free balloon animals, bring in your family. And he'll come in and he'll just walk around the dining room and make balloon animals for people, and we just, those are the kind of just silly things we do. Again, what can I do to separate myself? Once a month, we do free cupcakes, Cupcake Saturday. A local baker reached out to me and was like, I would, for her, it's a good partnership, right? Like, I pay her with a gift card, and then she brings her cupcakes in, and I post about it, and everyone that comes in to dine in gets a free cupcake, and maybe you love it, and then you place an order with her. So It's like a partnership. So, like, we're always thinking about how can we, enhance our customers' experience? What can we do that other people don't do? How can we partner with other businesses? Because I'm a huge local business supporter. Like I said, if I go and purchase something from another local business, I'm going to post about it. Right. I'm going to put it on my platform and tell everybody, hey, this is where I go. This is what I got. Check them out.
What's the end game for you guys? You've been in business for 17 years now.
I would say
you've been in the pizza industry for 17 years.
I would say we are still, even to this day, after 17 years, which is probably not something that a lot of people would realize. There are still times we live week to week. Like, we do not have a cushion. We do not have, because of all the things that keep coming up. Mm-hmm. And kids are expensive, and they like to do things.
And entrepreneurship is 24/7.
So it's like,
you don't shut down.
No. And so it's like, I just ultimately, the ultimate goal is to, like, not have to worry week to week. Is it not have to put off paying for something? That's because we're still at the stage where it's like, hey, I'm signing my kid up for rowing, and my husband will be like, hey, so pay that on Friday. You know what I mean? Because of all the other things that come up, and it would be great. And but I'm not complaining, because we are very blessed, and we're able to do a lot of things with our kids and give our kids. See, in the early days, we were broke, and my kids don't even know how broke we were. Because we would go to parks and do the free movies and take them creek stomping, because I couldn't afford to put them in camps. I couldn't afford to do some of those things. And then we finally turned.